Okay, so it's time that we have to start our enumeration, and before starting it, we have to do a very first thing, that is to look at our website through our browser. This is the very basic stuff that we need to check, and for that we are going to use our Firefox, and make sure that you have your OS BWA live and running, and also your Kali Linux machine as well, because we are going to use this machine. Once you have started this OS BWA, then we can visit IP address of this machine, that is OS BWA, and in my case the IP address is 192.168.29.124, and that we wanted to visit, and I have already shown you how you can check your IP address. And if you don't know how you can check your IP address, so let me show you how you can do it. So what you have to do here is just type ifconfig here, and once you type ifconfig, you will get an output that it will suggest your inet address is 192.168.29.124. in my case this is my IP address, but your might be different because of your home network and because of your Wi-Fi. So don't think that something is wrong with your output. It just I have my different subnets and you will have your different subnets, so that's why I'm getting this IP address. So now open your Firefox here and now type your IP address here. So that was 192.168.29.124, and let's click, and as you can see we have multiple links here, we have multiple web applications here, and I have already shown you what all these are. And we have already noticed that we have bunch of links right here. So this page has bunch of other pages, and that could be hosting different services, that could be offering different things, and it could potentially have multiple login forums as well, or something similar that we can exploit. For example, let's pick any of these and let's go to this one under realistic intentionally vulnerable application, and if we click this, as you can see, we notice some stuff at first glance. It has a login forum, it has a login button, it has a search bar, it has a file upload section in which there is no particular file selected. We can send a file, we can select a file here, and this login button can potentially lead us to some type of brute force attack where we could try gaining access to a certain account of this page. Perhaps they may have weak passwords. We can log in it if we brute force that account, and you never really know what kind of vulnerabilities or what kind of weaknesses you could find in these. So you just have to play around and look around towards all interesting things, that whatever you like to interact with. We also have some type of file here, and all of these things we would want to play around and see what we can do with them as well. Now take a look at another page as well. So if we go back here and let's check this DVWA button, and as you can see we have a user login here. It can be admin login or anything, but we don't have much information regarding this page here, as you can see. But you can see there is a login forum. We can gain access through it by a brute force attack as well, and there can be many things that we can do. Now let's go back, and since we don't really know any username or password here, and we don't really know what this page is asking for, and it says it could be some administration page as well, as I have told you. It basically could be anything whatsoever. What else we can do is try something like admin, and in this case we don't really get anything. So now let's try some other websites. For example, I will type here volntech.com. that is our own website, and if we go to our website, that is volntech.com, let's see what we can find here. So as you can see on this website, we have multiple pages. We have our compiler, we have our library, we have our courses, but what else we can find here is there is a login page. Now in the login page, some other websites or even this website can be vulnerable and can be injectable. Maybe we have some injection codes that we can apply here and try brute forcing this page and get access to it. Or maybe in the compiler we can do something, or there is a lot of things that we can do on the website. And but the login portal or the login page is something that catches our eyes first when we are doing bug bounty hunting and penetration testing. And I would highly condemn any act of illegal activities or unethical activities, because if you don't have permission to test on a particular website or do active information gathering on a particular website, you should not do, as it may cause some serious consequences according to your country's cyber laws. As per Indian cyber law section 43 and 66, you might have to face sentences or maybe some fines. So I would highly condemn for any illegal activities regarding web penetration testing attack, and do these things only when you have permission. So I'm the owner of this website, I'm the owner of the company, so that's why I am showing you, and I can do anything regarding this. Also, there is something we can do about it. So let's go to the home page again, and if in the URL we go here, type slash, and if we type admin, let's see if we can get admin portal or not. In various website, when you type slash admin in the URL section and you hit enter, you will get a admin panel, or you can say admin portal, where you can use some default credentials that are very common. For example, admin for username and password, and some common password for brute forcing. And that's how you can brute force into admin panel account. And don't do it until you have the permission, or else you will face legal consequences. So let's just enter this here, and let's see if we can go to admin panel or not. As you can see, we have got the admin portal here that is already public, and if I would know what was the mobile number used here and what was the password used here, I could have login. And that's how you can log in into admin portal of any website as well, if you are doing penetration testing or web penetration testing with the complete permission of the website owner. So that's how you can look for admin portal and look for various vulnerabilities regarding login credentials and admin credentials. But there is more something you can do, is Google Dorking, and this lecture is basically based on Google Dorking. So let's see what else we can do in the Google Dorking. Suppose you want to find all these emails related to volunteer.com, and you want to find some PDF files regarding volunteer.com, because many times some developers forget to remove directories or remove folder from public domain, and that might be containing some credentials, some confidential details, or some PDFs that might contain some username and password regarding website. So let's see how we can do it with Google Docking. For that, you have to type site : and then the website name, that is volunteer.com, and then you have to type file type : PDF. So once you do this, okay, let's remove extra colon, and once you hit enter, let's see if we can find anything regarding that or not. So as you can see, we have no PDF file on our website or attached to our website, because we haven't uploaded any PDF. But if you would do this Google Docking command with any other website or any other company website, you might find various PDF regarding that website as well. For obvious legal reasons, I cannot show, because it will be a unethical practice to show some other website or some other company's PDFs. But if you want to try, you may try, but I would not recommend of trying it without any permission. So let's see what else we can find. We can find some emails as well with Google Docking. So what is the command for finding emails by Google Docking? Let's see what is that. So if we type inverted comma @gmail.com inverted comma close /site : and then volunteer.com. So if we hit enter, let's see if we can get some email addresses or not. So we are not getting any email addresses regarding volunteer.com, because we don't have any email address on our website. So let's see what else we can do to find email addresses. So if we will type @volunteer.com, because sometimes some website have their mail address as their website name after @. So if we hit enter, what did we find is we found many results regarding volunteer.com regarding this. For example, we have found our LinkedIn page, we have found our Instagram page, we have found my Instagram account, we have found the Linux course introduction, and by this you can find some emails. For example, if you go to our LinkedIn page, you may find some emails there. So that's how you can find emails with this Google Docking command. Previously we have known how we can access admin portal with the help of URL, but now let's see how we can find admin portal with the help of Google Docking. So for that you just have to type in title :admin or in URL :admin site, and here just type one text, and if we hit enter we didn't get anything. Okay, so there was a silly mistake here. We just have to add another I here, and if we type enter, hit enter here, let's see if we found anything or not. So we didn't found anything, and sometimes these Google Docking commands might not work. So what you can do now if your Google Docking command isn't working? So just cross this, and there is a website that is a whole lot of database regarding these Google Docking commands, that is exploitdb. You can access that database from right here, or you can see we have Google hacking database here mentioned as well. But if you want to type manually, let's say you have to type exploitdb Google hacking, and if we hit enter and click on the first link that we have got after the search result, and it will start loading, and here as you can see we can see date added, we can see dork, it is site:/github.com begin open SSH private key, and you can see the category as well, and the category says it is for file containing password, and you can see author name as well. If you scroll a little bit down, you can see and explore as many as Google Docking commands you want, to, and also we have database regarding exploits, regarding shellcodes, and many more things. For this lecture we are not going that deep, but this is how you can use Google Docking as your information gathering or enumeration step. See you in the next lecture.